In order for us to record our audiobook, we first need to get the necessary equipment. The most important piece of equipment we need is our microphone. I know that many people have had great success with Yeti condenser mics, which I believe you can plug directly into your computer with a USB cord. They are inexpensive, produce high-quality audio, and are easy to use. Although I've never used a Yeti mic myself, I am confident that it would suit your purpose splendidly. I have always used a different mic setup, and where possible, I will include an Amazon link to every piece of equipment I use in the description. I'm not sure whether my setup is better quality than a Yeti, and it's certainly less user-friendly, but it's what I've always used, and so it is what I will teach you how to use. The setup I use costs about $250 in total, plus shipping. First, let's look at the microphones. The mic I use is a Samson C01 large diaphragm vocal condenser microphone. If this particular mic does not appeal to you, and you want to find something else, just make sure that the mic you get is a condenser mic, and not a dynamic mic. Dynamic mics are not suitable for narration. You should be able to determine whether a mic on Amazon is condenser or dynamic by spotting one of those two words in the product title, or in the description. If you get the Samson condenser mic that I use, you will also need to get a basic XLR male-to-female microphone cable, the female end of which attaches to the bottom of the mic. I'll include a link to the 10-foot-long XLR cord that I use in the description. The male end of our XLR cord, which extends from the mic, will not plug into most computers. In order to make that necessary connection, you will also need a device called a USB audio interface. Basically, you connect the mic to your audio interface, and then you connect the audio interface to your computer. The USB audio interface that I use is called a Roland UA55 Quad Capture USB 2.0. Although my particular audio interface is not used anymore, I am sure you'll be able to find a suitable one by typing audio interface into the Amazon search bar. The M-Audio M-Track Solo USB audio interface should work fine if your mic has an XLR connector, so I have included a link to that product in the description. As long as your audio interface has an XLR receptacle, which looks like this, it should work fine. These things always come with USB cords, so no need to buy that accessory. I should mention that, in order to make the audio interface compatible with your computer, you will likely need to install a driver for it. These can be found online. You need to download the driver, then go to your Downloads folder and run the application you downloaded to install it. I've included a link to the M-Audio M-Track Solo driver in the description. Next, we need a mic stand to hold our microphone as we narrate. You'll want to find a mic stand with a screw at the end, which we will screw into the mic's stand mount, which is attached to the bottom of the mic. The OnStage MS7701 tripod boom mic stand should work fine. You might also want to get a good quality headset so that you can properly analyze your narration. I use a SteelSeries Arctic 3 gaming headset, which plugs directly into my computer. Finally, you'll want to get a few devices which will eliminate unwanted background noise. The first and most important of these is a pop filter, which prevents plosives, sounds like p, t, and k, from being extra loud and irritating, like this, p, t, k. Believe it or not, this little circle of fabric works wonders. I use a 6-inch in diameter Audiobook pop filter, which I can clamp onto my mic stand. The second useful device for reducing background noise is a windscreen, which fits over the microphone's head. This prevents your mic from picking up errant gusts of wind, and will be especially useful if you are ever compelled to record outdoors, or with the fan on or window open. In the next section of this series, we will download a suitable audio editing program and calibrate it so that we will be able to make recordings in automatic accordance with ACX's specifications. See you there.